Michael, are you excited about Go West?
I am beyond excited. Why? Because I haven't been to Canada in about 10 years. A guy has to go back, every decade. But I've heard that from different planners and actually a couple of vendors that Go West is a really dynamic show that is also intimate. And that makes the show for us very interesting. I don't attend a lot of trade shows because a lot of times it's noise. But this kind of show, Go West, where we as Event Squid have an opportunity to speak directly to planners and planners have an opportunity to engage with us. That's what trade shows are supposed to do, put people together.
Absolutely. And I think also just to piggyback on that, having an opportunity, especially for tech solutions, where you're in front of planners, but you're also there to hear them and listen to them, what their challenges are, how you can change or shift the way they're doing things, especially with the new decade and events that they have planned ahead. I think it's essential to have, that kind of setting. What do you want to tell the planners or our event participants that are going to be at Go West? What do you want to share with them?
I'd like to share with them our take on how not only registration goes, but the overall umbrella of event management, because there's so many interconnected parts and planners often have to cobble together disparate systems to make their entire event more efficient than it would be, if they used spreadsheets. So our aim will be to expose the planners to the Event Squid way of thinking, which is just a little bit different. It's more fun, and it takes into account the fact that there has to be, and I know this sounds funny, but there has to be joy and engagement on the part of the planner in order for the software to do its job. You're in that software all the time. You better be having fun with it. And also from the registrant's perspective, it needs to be a seamless, friction-free process to encourage more registrations and more delight, because registrations are your introduction to that attendee. So that's what I hope we can communicate when we're at Go West.
And I love that you associate event management and event registration with joy and delight, because you don't usually hear those words associated to the most painful thing for event planners. They've got way too many things going on. We know it's the stressful job. How do you think that AI is going to drive event management and registration in the future?
I don't know that I would venture out and use the term AI, actually. I think it's a buzz term in the industry, and I think it's misleading. Artificial intelligence involves more of predictions and way more complex tasks than what we're doing now. At the end of the decade, I might have a different opinion as we see AI infuse more of the technologies that we're used to. Automated driving, self-driving cars, that's really functional use of AI where it's necessary. As I see it, we need to bring people up from Excel and Google Sheets, into last century before we can start talking about AI realistically. That's not to say that I'm a wet blanket on AI. I love technology and science, but I want to be realistic.
Will you be able to share with Go West event participants how they are able to capture abandoned registrations?
Oh, yeah. We have many tools that will allow you to not only see what the registrant clicked on before they bailed from the process, but also to communicate with them to bring them back into the fold. And we also have resources like live chat that we man that allow us to field those help calls that you get from the registrants when they're in the middle of the process and maybe they're confused. So abandoned registrations is something that we pay very close attention to and think is very important for filling the bucket for your event.
Perfect. So I'm super excited to see you at Go West in Edmonton and for you to share with us how we can do a better job with event management and event registration.
I can't wait either. It's very exciting. And I hope that people will engage and come and talk to us at the booth and also come and listen when we do our tech presentation. And you'll see that we're more than just an event management company. It really does have its roots in fun, efficiency, and productivity. And we try to bring that all together. And I think the whimsical name kind of suggests that, Event Squid.
Yeah.
So thinks like you, works like 8 of you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.